Now, okay. Now, okay. Oh, na. Now, okay. Now, okay. Oh, now, okay. Now, okay. Oh, okay. Quick. mi o que que mi na mi na o na mi na mi o na o mi que o mi o now mi que o mi na now. Mi na mi na mi o na mi o mi que mi o now mi que mi now.
Alrighty. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for Cricket tuning in. I'm Cricketoon. Tonight, I feel like getting on Genshin Impact because there was an event. There's a small event or some kind of event that was happening, and I never bothered to do it. And there's only 8 hours left of it, so so I figured we stream trying to power through that since I don't know if I'm going to find time to actually get through that event. I usually like doing the events in Genshin because you usually get like some type of weapon from the event, and it's and sometimes those weapons end up being pretty good. But yeah, I've mostly been playing Genshin lately just to continue on the story, and I just saw the event and figured I'd try to do it as soon as I get through the main story. But I'm only halfway through the main story, and the event's going to end soon, so I figured we'd stream that because again, I don't know how I'm going to squeeze any time to do so because like after I stream, then I just play some other games until I have to go to bed. But I'd rather play those other games over Genshin. So that's going to be the plan for tonight. We're gonna try to power through it. Shouldn't I don't think it should take too long. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. Depends on how much there is and how much of the story of the event itself takes. Because Genshin Impact's quests do have a lot of text and story to them. If there's time after we get this event done, then I'll probably switch over to Borderlands 4 and we'll continue on in that. Which I have been I have been playing that a bit off stream. I have continued a little bit in the story. Hopefully not anything too missable. I'm not sure. A part of me wants to stream Borderlands 4, but then I'd be restricted to all the to just streaming it. So I rather play it rather play it in between streams so that way I get more progress in it and whatnot. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for tonight. All right, we'll switch it over to here. Loreno, thank you for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? So yeah, this is the event in question, the Clink Clank Clash. And basically the story is that this lady here, I know, she just made this fancy robot, but then the fancy robot disappeared and she assumes someone has kidnapped it. So now she's trying to find it, but as she's trying to find it, we have to do a bunch of stuff at her workshop to ensure that her workflow isn't interrupted because she helps like repair and build robots for the people of Nodcry, which is one slice of a new region that of Genshin Impact. So basically, we're just gonna try to get through the event because go in here we got this relates to the main quest of the event, which we'll probably do that last. And then this is supposed to be a play. This is supposed to be a mini game. This is supposed to be a mini game. This is supposed to be a mini game. We just got to get through those until we get them complete. But we also have to do quests to unlock them. I think this one involves combat, but yeah. Get that back on too. Sound. So that's going to be the main focus. Just going to get power through this quest as much as we can. Because I only got 8 hours to do so. So this particular one, we got to talk to whoever's at this spot. Yeah, I figured there'd be no voice acting. If I wish to or not, what's this? Sept Spybot number 1. Sept what now? Latest stealth robot if Ino's design. Okay. Purchased a abandoned cleaning bot from the black market. After modifying, she created the Zap Spybot number 1 you see here. Platform has simulated several hostile environments to test the robot's ability to maintain stealth under pressure. Why is she making this stealth robot again? After the theft of Clink Clank 70% sweet, Ino made up her mind and declared no matter how powerful the foe, we have to rescue our friends. Then she completed this and started its development. According to her plan, once the development is complete, it should be able to infiltrate even the heavily guarded Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau with ease to rescue our friends. But Ino soon realized perfecting the plan would take far too long. She wanted to ban the idea. It would be much faster to just turn all of Nodcry upside down. We're taking things nice, chill, and easy. I'll just keep working on Zap Spybot number 1. So I guess we have to test this bot. There, that unlocked one of the, not the one we were trying to unlock, but. Legendary traveler and his fairy companion? You know us? My name is Saren, and I'm the branch master of Nodcry's Adventurers Guild. Ah. Which order's yours again? Kind of help with the guild need from Ino. Adventurers' biggest obstacle in the wild is various enemies that stand in the way. In other regions, the guild collaborate with local authorities to provide some protection for adventurers. But in a place like Nodcry, we can only rely on ourselves. So come up with an idea to design a self-defense device that any adventurer can carry around. That way, even less skilled adventurers can fend off powerful foes. Well, let's just say my attempt ended in failure. Since I lack the talent to get the job done, I might as well hire a professional to help me out. It's a good idea, but the design? Yeesh. That's why we've asked you, Miss Ino, for valuable assistance. The hard part about this one, Saren, is that the device you've designed uses tech from elsewhere. It can't adapt to Nodcry's Kuvaki-rich environments, you see. I mean, what we need to do isn't complicated. We just need to use this device, find some bad guys, beat them up for testing, and then tweak the design as needed. And when testing, I'll be able to gather some data about Kuvaki-rich environments, so it's a win-win order. But I'm not helping out with the fighting. If the device breaks down when you're surrounded, you only have your fists to rely on. Cool, so that unlocks that mini-game, which I believe is combat-related. And then the next, I think this is the next one.
Twilight onion.
Reno, thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food. You got a Twilight onion. Oh, okay, now we just gotta talk to this person. Jeanette, a Fontanian engineer. Of all the orders I got, this one was the most interesting. Assistance. Or, well, Paimon thinks you can call us that. What do you need help with? She made a type of robot that could use Kavaki to achieve long-distance communication, which sounds super fun. But she's run into a whole bunch of malfunctions, so she wants me to help her troubleshoot some stuff. Shame to admit the trial error curiosity won't yield any results. Still boils down to practice. I'd like to modify my order. While waiting for your reply, well, I ended up making another mess of things. I'm suddenly curious if a change environment could solve the issue, so I conducted more tests in areas with different Kuvaki concentrations. The malfunctions still happen, and I ended up losing those robots. Okay, so we also gotta find some robots. If you need me to compensate with extra pay, I'll think of something, I promise. Should be many ways to track him down, since the robots are all powered by Kuvaki. They should leave behind Kuvaki remnants wherever they go. I'm feeling a little tired, but I'm alright. How about you? Prep a special device for you. Once you use it to collect no Kuvaki remnants, you'll track down. Okay. Alright, so that should be all the little events for this. All the little mini games. This. So here we just gotta complete 3 separate instances of 4 phases. Oh, that's cute. When you click out, it plays a cute little note. And for here, we actually have to go to certain challenges, or certain areas to do the challenge. Then here... Not sure what we have to do with this one. I did, Reno. They look pretty cool. Let's start with this combat one. So we go all the way over here. Oh, that is the combat one. Those guys standing around there. Head to multiple challenge areas one by one and defeat opponents there. Ah, I see. Okay.
Use the force, I'll solidify.
Shine down.
Everyone will dance.
Quietly now. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
I see everything. Yeah.
What a waste of time. Illusion shattered.
Cool. All right. So we just follow the path.
Use the force, authorized. Order guide you.
There is no escape. Quietly now. Busted. Here comes the cash.
Hey.
Freeze your death.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh, that's why it's doing that. So that way all the loot gets collected. Like the Animal Crossing one. Yeah, I think that one was pretty cute. Yeah, the Animal Crossing one's pretty cute, yeah. The Pokemon one's kind of cool too.
This is order. Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Use of force authorized.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Cha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Now you shall perish.
All right. I will have order.
There is no escape.
Grow. Yeah.
Busted.
Use of force authorized.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
This is order.
Illusion shattered.
There. So now we just have to do that 2 more times, but in different areas. Alright, there's that. There's a deer. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be able to reach that anytime soon.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Hey,
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
I see everything. Yeah. The Temple of Wisdom.
I will have order.
Torn to oblivion.
Yeah, the game. I think the Game Boy Advance did pretty well. Has a good selection of games. Though on the flip side, it did definitely had a good selection of some noteworthy games, but I think it had quite a bit of games that were like shovelware or just licensed games that no one really cared about.
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Chop. Busted.
I see everything. Share my knowledge.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Order guide you.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Now you shall perish.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was trying to do, but I wasn't sure how to trigger it. On that note. What's this? That BP up.
Where do you want to go?
I'll work on that later.
If you'd like to see Liu.
Yeah, we got this guy.
Where's tourist spots?
Little
I have a
robot
few
kitty thing.
references. Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
This is order.
Illusion shattered.
Things are about to get dicey.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Order guide you.
Torn to oblivion.
Everyone hold hands.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, okay.
This is order. Solidify.
Shine down.
Hey.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Quietly now.
Yeah.
Pick up all this stuff. explored this area. It'll be a long walk.
Use the force off.
Change
Here
of plan.
comes another one.
Illusion shattered.
Resistance is fusing. Intel.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Yeah.
Gather.
Shine down.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Busted. Game's up from silver.
Torn to oblivion.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Yeah.
You're pretty sharp.
Shine down.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Jammed.
Now it's your turn.
Hey,
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Busted.
sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
Order guide you.
Now you shall perish.
is order. Stabilize.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Torn to oblivion.
Order guide you.
There is no escape.
Here comes the catch.
Let's play pretty little. Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
You shall
Now you shall perish.
There's nowhere to hide.
Shine down. There is no escape.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Things are about to get dicey.
This is order.
Hey, Night Warrior, thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food. You got a bear cat egg.
Solidify.
Torn to oblivion.
Yeah, that's completed. There's one of the mini games dealt with. Now we'll move on to this one. Bear, cat, egg, but both bears and cats don't lay eggs. No, they do not. I'm guessing why it's called that is maybe the egg looks like a bear and a cat at the same time or something. Or it's a combination of the two.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lure tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Also, thank you for cricket tuning in, Night Warrior. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? He was easy. Oh, he was inside. Cute. Oh. that one. Now we still need to figure out how to get this guy. Itchy and feeling kind of fatigued, but also stressed about reality. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired myself, thanks to how the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament went. We had to stay for a little longer in order to help the store open up new product. That took a little too long, even with 3 people helping out with the opening the boosters. Also didn't help that I didn't eat until like as soon as I got home. It might be the reason why I feel fatigued. Give me a sec. Well, this food poison. You need food in order to actually function. You food and sleep at least. Oh, these are all separate quests. Oh, that's great. So I gotta go back here and talk to the NPC that started that stuff. And to function as poison? No, you need to function. If you're not doing anything, then you're not really contributing much. Happiest ever been was either drunk or sleeping. Well, I could definitely agree with the sleeping part. Surely there's something other than those two that make you happy. I hate how I have to walk all the way over there. Yeah, I agree with that too. That challenge is done. Now to talk to the NPC again.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Os
Order guide you.
Everyone's okay.
Beef.
Fix your skull.
Gotcha.
Fix it.
Better hold back this time.
Stabilize.
Backup is here. Busted. It's jammed. So quiet.
Okay, guess we didn't have to fight that one. I need to jump higher.
Rise.
second mini game's dealt with. Oh, that's cute. Oh, good. We can do all these from here. Alright, so we gotta do like some stupid stealth stuff. Evade enemies and reach target location. If we enter any detected range, take 1 HP damage. And if we lose all our HP, then we fail the challenge. Pick up ID cards. You can also destroy the destroy the sentries, so we don't have to worry about the actual. We don't actually have to worry about the stealth portion. Basically, we just go right up to them and destroy them. Hee. Next stage. The blue squares make us go faster. Oh. Almost got by him. fact that we can actually harm the sentries is what makes this a little too easy. Expecting it to turn that direction, though. Hmm. Now we have red squares. Those cause us to slow down. Oh, there we go. Aha. Now we have sentries that we can't actually reach with our blade. That's it. There, now we just have to focus on the quest. So if we're having 200 of that, we get this fancy weapon. Actually, this doesn't seem too bad. After using an elemental skill for 20 seconds, your elemental mastery is increased by 100. Finish that. Not completely done though. We need to get our Legion morale to 1,000 in order to get these 2 items. Oh, okay. Hang on. That must have been a different. Is that a different game then? Oh, we missed a mini game. Okay. Too long, didn't hear. Give me the deets of your order. Recently, a bunch of uncontrolled recon bots flew out of the design bureau, and it's my job to retrieve the wandering units. Robots tend to fly rather high, and handling them alone will prove a tall order. That's why I offered you this opportunity. You can either retrieve them or destroy them on the spot. Our goal is to simply prevent them from falling into outsiders' hands. Oh, that one. Yeah, those recon bots can go really, really high, and most ordinary people can't even touch them. That's why I mastered a way to simply make the moon lanes we need to get up there. No problem. I'm not going to pay you in Mora. You can take the components of the recon bots as compensation. You're giving us spare parts for payment. Didn't you just say the robots weren't supposed to fall into outsiders' hands? Which is why this is a rare and valuable opportunity for you. If everything goes well, I don't mind turning a blind eye as thanks to for your hard work. Sounds like you don't want to pay us. I know wants those parts. We have to go down here to do this. We have to collect these. We have to go through these to make more of these appear. This allows us to collect them easier. Soon shoot down malfunction recon bots. Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Apparently we're being graded on this too. We're supposed to destroy recon bots. Okay. Alright. I thought it was going to take me to the next area. Oh, we accidentally did the second one. Okay. In the bare minimum, we just need to get S. So we don't actually need to get SS rank, but oh, something tells me I got sucked into a quest or something.
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief?
Hmm?
Huh. A lot of people, actually. We haven't actually been in Nokrai that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
What do you think, I know?
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, "Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop?" Then, we see who starts to sweat, and we grab him. Honestly, terrible idea.
A lot of adults out there do bad things and don't even feel guilty
No
about it.
way. Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to, and I always feel super guilty, even if Anefa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Anefa what to do, but I really want to do this on my own. Huh. Guess you don't really interact with people outside the workshop, huh? Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
Turns out, I was right all along. May have lost a few memories, I guess.
That was easy. I guess we just have to glide along a tether or something like that. we got 4 more of those to do. Pretty much the only interactivity you're doing here is just pressing T every time it prompts. There's no actual like destruction of recon bots or anything like that. Just flowing along on a tether. Why you have to be all the way over there? Ooh, spin crystal.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
obstacles this time.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
That wasn't much for an obstacle.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Shine down!
Gotcha. Busted.
Intel! Send!
Ah, okay. Retry. Not expecting a platform to form at my feet.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Crumble!
Got S that time. that should actually complete the event. Get all the rewards there. These are all complete. So now all that's left to do is actually do the rest of the quest. The case tracking. Which will get some time to do that.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials. Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Clink Clank 70% sweet looks like, I know. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the help. We'll keep looking. The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around here, right?
She's suspect number one.
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person. Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll leave you satisfied.
Sell one of my bots? You wish. Actually, one of Ino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Ino.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair then. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Ah, here's a thought. If you could provide me with a detailed description of your lost item, I could keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, you'd think we'd do that, but apparently the game doesn't care. Oh, wait, it's a Fatui
Wait,
assassin.
is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows anything. But Inefa says most Fatui agents are bad guys. Hello?
Okay.
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking. Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me think. Right. There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
This shop. This dude's probably the nicest guy ever. Yeah.
Enough
He
of
just
talking
doesn't
about
dress
it.
the part.
If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties. I'm more than happy to assist with any additional requests as well.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed away.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if a thief sold it to your shop.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you. Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But, well, merchants usually find them pretty valuable.
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions over the past 2 days involving mechanical constructs.
Aw, I thought we'd find something here for sure. Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh, maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh, well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends, asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever? Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Nasha Town, I bet. But you're in luck, I know, because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up your cause. Smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease, always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Nodcry. If you want to get back what you lost, oh, she's your best bet.
Who is?
Who? Me, of course.
Clink Clank is doomed.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something? Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't come cheap, you know.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well, technically Neva's desserts, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. Now I just look ungrateful. Well, if you're not gonna pay...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, it means a lot. Aino really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now. You know me. Come on, this way.
Oh, she's not getting paid for this. instead. Suddenly sunset.
All right, we're here. I don't see Clink Clank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, I know Style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people will know who it belongs to. You might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Nodcry who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the regular black market.
Yeah, they'll go to the special black market for the special people.
Not an above-board one anyway, but in a legal black market like this. That's another matter.
Wait, but aren't all black markets illegal?
Good point.
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market over there, yeah, that's where the rule breakers go to make deals. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs. Ring any bells?
You're a genius, Yehoda! But, there's no one here.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day. I asked around my circle, and it seems like our next chance to check it out is in 2 days' time.
We have to wait 2 days?
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Clink Clank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine is getting hurt on my watch.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should apologize. No, wait. I'm not about to be intimidated by some little squirt.
Whoa, where did that come from?
It's all right. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the Clink Clank Chromkake craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people most days. I'm sure, for her, these bots are everything.
Sitting around for 2 days doing nothing is going to be really hard for her.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the only lead I can give you right now.
I know. Yehoda's just trying to help. You know that, right? At least think about it. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, I know. You're the boss. You need to keep your cool.
Well, that took some convincing.
Looks like completes the first part of the quest. I think there's 3 chapters to it. Or no, there's 4 chapters. We're now on chapter 2. So now we gotta wait 2 whole days. We can do that just by turning that.
Hey, Yehoda! Wow, this place is packed.
One's itching to
My
sell.
intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start off by checking whatever transaction records we can find. See if our thief already made the sale.
Hey! Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole my robot, huh? Come out and show yourself!
That was not what I had in mind.
My. You must be the owner of the Chromkake craft shop.
Now this is an opportunity I've been waiting for. Always easier to talk business in person.
which one of you is the thief?
No thieves here, only shrewd business people. Speaking of, you do custom orders, right? Kid, make me a robot. I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Both of you? Get out of my face!
It's clear you two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market like this is the only one that'll take you. Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. All negotiations go through the front desk. Understood?
And then everyone's like, yeah, that's cool.
As you can see, this kid's creations are a hot commodity in Nodcry. I'm not surprised these merchants are practically clambering over each other in excitement.
I don't care! Inefa's not for sale, and neither is Clink Clank. These grown-ups are getting on my nerves. But the Traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty. Oh, there goes my plan.
Yeah, getting them to confess was kind of a long shot.
If you figured that would work, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing, Mora. Being a good person doesn't exactly pad the pockets. If we want information, the front desk is the place to start. Follow me.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Kromkake craft shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Let me do the talking. It's simple. We just want to know if anyone has tried to sell one of the craft shop's bots around here recently.
Ah, well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment. Meaning we don't make a habit of asking for details about the transactions that take place here. It's one of the advantages of this place. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to do is post a notice on the bulletin board.
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait, you guys! The first notice here is offering a huge sum of Mora in exchange for Aino's newest robot!
Clink Clank was stolen! And you just sit back and let people peddle stolen goods for cash. That makes you just as bad as the thief.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms of our transactions. It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Clink Clank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
Hey, you can't tear that down! I'm obligated to keep it up until closing at least. Please, show some understanding.
What happened to remaining neutral in client disputes?
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer, I'll let you cover that notice up with one of your own.
Enough! This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. It appears to be the work of the Kromkake craft shop. Details negotiable in person. According to intel from an informant, there is only one of its kind in existence. It is currently in the hands of the Frostmoon Scions.
Sneaky.
Present the robot to me, and a generous sum of Mora will be yours.
The Frostmoon Scions? Does that mean...
The Kromkake craft shop is situated between the Frostmoon Enclave and Nasha Town. Their people always pass by the workshop whenever they need to head into town. Over time, you get used to it. Inefa and I never even thought to be on guard.
So, does that mean the Frostmoon Scions stole your bot? But why?
I know why. They obviously want Clink Clank's desserts for themselves.
No, that's not why.
Desserts? Yeah, Inefa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever, so that's why I created Clink Clank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he bakes desserts for you.
Oh, so he's a dessert oven of some sort.
All this for a dessert baking robot?
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Ino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Notcry, I'm afraid.
Who are you?
Asuko? Oh, my boss knows him. He's quite a respected guy in that circle. What are you doing in a place like this?
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their horizons. And when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm the one who got someone to post the notice you just saw.
So you're the one who's trying to buy Clink Clank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business. I have a fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Ino. I tried to purchase it from the Frostmoon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't budge. So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no object. I'll even offer you 10 times the number on the notice.
I don't do business with rotten thieves.
Your notice didn't talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake-baking robot? How about this? Share the intel from your informant, and the Cake craft shop will owe you a favor.
According to my intel, this bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon, and has formidable potential as a weapon.
Oh.
What?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy. But it's too big and cumbersome to be mass-produced and transported. Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, it's not something that can be commercialized. But if you make it smaller and easier to mass-produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon. Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frostmoon Scions targeted your bot in the first place? In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy to treat it as anything but. The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the wild hunt and protect the people, which is something the Frostmoon Scions can accept. But turning that technology into a product and allowing anyone with Mora to purchase it via the black market and wield the power of Kuvaki for themselves, now that is blasphemy of the highest order, I would imagine. A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Ino. But sell that technology to me, and it all goes away. Easy as that.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Clink Clank isn't a war machine. I already told you. He makes desserts, and deliciously, scrumptiously yummy ones at that. He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you can take your offer and get lost.
It appears negotiations have broken down. A real pity.
Well, what do we do now? We know Clink Clank is with the Frostmoon Scions, so all we have to do is go there and then...
Oh, why don't we ask Loma for help?
Good idea! Hold up. I should warn you. If that merchant was telling the truth, things are about to get tricky. Just be prepared, okay?
So isn't that funny how she makes something that bakes cakes, but apparently it has the power
Every
to
journey
shoot
has
laser
its final
beams and
day.
destroy everything.
Don't rush.
Talk to Loma. Figure out why they have the robot.
Ah, traveler Paimon. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. I sense you are troubled. Please, unburden yourself.
You saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
I tell Ino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter, allow me to explain.
Theft. How despicable. A disgrace on the Frostmoon Scions.
It's all just speculation at this point.
Just a moment. A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frostmoon Scions. Come. I will speak to the offenders at once. I am certain the truth of the matter will reveal itself.
So they did take it. Someone did anyway.
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady?
You guys steal a robot.
Sept! We would never do such a thing. This is baseless slander. We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We confiscated it from a group of bandits.
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals are onto us!
Can we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud! I just need to think. This should be it.
What was that?
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
No, Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
All right, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Stop right there! Drop that dangerous device at once!
Shoot! That was quick. Can you activate this thing again?
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton!
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits, but we were able to intercept the device.
I know. I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you didn't make some kind of war machine?
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device Otto confiscated is Clink Clank.
Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Clank is definitely the bot you picked up.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its rightful owner.
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time and time again. I've always regarded it as a blessing from the moon goddess. But this construct is more like a commercial product. In the hands of those with nefarious intentions, it could easily be exploited for personal gain. As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Nodcry. I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts...
Clink is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take. It is blasphemous to allow the power of our sacred moonlight to be exploited.
I warned them that things were about to get tricky. Oh, what have I got myself into?
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device and prevent anything like it from ever being created again.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to destroy Clink?
You must understand. The consequences could be dire.
No, you just want Clink for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way!
I know, calm down!
Oh.
Stop this at once! We cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
Now we get to play as I know.
Clink is my friend!
But we didn't really do much damage.
Please, calm yourself.
I know!
Isn't how we solve problems.
But you heard him! He wants to destroy Clink.
We won't let that happen. But causing trouble isn't going to help the situation.
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
What? That can't just be a coincidence.
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
It must be those black market merchants! I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler?
Alright, let's knock him down!
Rise!
Man, the hit detection. Trying to destroy the bots, not re-bind to the tether.
Clink! Ah, it's getting away! Hey, get back here!
I know, watch out!
Darn it.
I know!
Oh, right. The recon bot.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Phew! That was way too close! Reckless much, Traveler?
At least it all turned out okay. Nice fighting back there, by the way. Thought I'd have to swoop in and save the day, but guess I was wrong. That really was way too close. If something happens to that kid, I don't know how I'd explain it to Anefa.
Okay? No, it's not okay. How is it okay? Clank's been stolen again. No, stop. You're the boss of the Krumkake craft shop, I know. You can't cry at a time like this.
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps you could have reached your companion in time.
My lady...
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated a degree of courage that should put us all to shame. Not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moonlight cannot reach.
You have my sincerest apologies.
It's okay. It was was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have the moonlight to guide them. I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion. I can even send some of my people to help if needed.
Okay. That brings us to our next question. Where should we go now?
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that merchant from the black market written all over it. He knew we were walking into a conflict with the Frostmoon Scions, and he used that as his opening. I'd even go so far as to say, he's the one that stole your bot in the first place. Explains how he knew it was here, and could set this all up. If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah, so that means you know where we should search next.
So, it's all up to me again? That market is long gone. Who knows where those merchants scurried off to? And we don't even know which one's the real culprit. Oh, this is what I get for trying to sound confident.
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Aw, that's so nice. From here on out, we're counting on you.
It's all up to you, Yehoda.
Great. How am I supposed to back out now? Fine.
No problem. See, Aino? Look at all the help you've got. Everything's gonna be fine.
Then we gotta wait another 2 days.
Osmanthus
All right, it's been 2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yehoda found any new clues. Hey, Anefa.
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asuko. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nodcry upside down searching before I went after a man like Asuko.
Turning all of Notcry upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Clank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Clank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Notcry upside down, I will save Clank, no matter what it takes.
Oh, I know.
You said Asuko was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look.
Oh, I haven't heard about troubles you're facing, seeing as you've always been a top-notch customer. Mine, it's only natural to find some way to help you. Such, I prepared an exceptional service plan, guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my shop for further negotiations. Of course, consider we're acquaintance by now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now. Probably from Dory.
Paimon would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Seems like she has a way to help us.
Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Nodcry.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Inefa. This time, we'll get Clank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go.
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
I'm stupid. Look at that smile. I have FF10 and FF10-2. I don't think I have either. I don't think I have either of those, nor have I ever played them. What is FF10 again, anyway? Ah, I've been watching Rare and yeah, no, I was watching Fendi play this. It's for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I've heard about FF10, but no, I never played FF10, but I have seen a fair number of streamers play it. I could give it a try, but I would need to procure a copy. Wink, wink. Oh, I suppose there's the remaster. Yeah, that's buyable. Would I play it? Well, it is a Final Fantasy game, and I've only played up to Final Fantasy VI, save for 14 and 15. I never played the other Final Fantasies, so I would be down to try it out. See how much it is. Oh, it's actually on sale. The remaster is actually on sale. Oh, and it ends in 14 hours. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and buy this because it's actually at a cheap price right now. Yeah, for PC. We won't install it just yet, though. But there we go. It's bought. It's like it was like $13, so yeah. I'll buy Final Fantasy X for that. As for when I'll play it, I don't know. Maybe we could start that next. I'm not sure. Kind of more in the mood for playing Borderlands 4 at the moment. And thankfully, that also comes with 10.2, I think. Yes, XX2, yeah. Yeah. Finish Borderlands 4 and play 10. That will be the plan, Reno. That will be the plan. Speaking of Borderlands 4, I probably should switch to that. I didn't realize how long this stupid quest is going to take. I suppose I could keep up with this, since I am getting tired and probably would like to end it at some point, but I do kind of want to play Borderlands 4, but how much more of this quest do I got? I think we're on the 3rd chapter. Yeah, and then there's a 4th.
Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
There's Dory.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
I appreciate that, Reno.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan. There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good?
Just tell us how much you want.
20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
800,000 more is worth it if it means we get Clink Clank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're
Who
okay
the
with
expert
it, Aino,
is.
and the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area.
Oh, it's a
We'll have
Melusine.
productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal from Mercy Village! Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here!
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Clink Clank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory.
She got the glasses on.
Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000. As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Notcry, Cedille? Well, one of the Melazine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Notcry. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her.
Ah.
But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Sure thing.
Sweet Mora. Thank you for your patronage.
Jeez, it's all the way over there? That was a recon. Oh, the recon bot, not the bot we're actually trying to find.
All right, this is the last place we saw Clink Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there.
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them.
Those are treasure hunters, though.
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Notcry.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Under Aino's interrogation, the man agrees to talk.
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options. Not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
And then the guys disappear, which is fair. Oh, it's very far away. Okay. Can't you remember what you ate yesterday? Alright, let's try different spots. That doesn't require so much climbing.
Good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
He's supposed to remember 2 days ago. Some people have that good of a memory.
So, this is the place? But there's no one here. Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
Recon bot.
This is the recon bot from that day. But Clink Clank isn't here.
Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Clink Clank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melazines are awesome! I want one!
Oh. That's
Melazines are people, not pets, I know.
That's the no-no whistle.
Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going.
What we do, we'll go ahead and try to trigger this so I can warp here later. Suppose we can beat these guys up.
This is order. Another one.
There is no escape.
The bounty is yours.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Yeah, there we go. I thought I had to climb. And we're gonna go all the way over here, which we can just warp here.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to...
There we go.
We were right! There's a camp here! But I don't see Clink Clank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, You probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad, and you're too good for that.
Okay.
I know. Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Clink Clank craft shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
Whoa! Is that Zip Zap Spybot number 1?
It's Zip Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Warbot? I knew
Oh,
the kid was making
insta-kill.
dangerous stuff.
With Zip Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
Another test subject.
It's too late for regrets.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about... The wrong test subject.
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
Oh, there goes the Warbot.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Clink Clank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the black market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Clink Clank! Both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Nodcry. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Nodcry practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
I should have thought of it first, buddy.
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
Indeed.
That's enough! Give Clink Clank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
I will have order. Solidify!
Shine down! Here comes the cat.
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys, don't attack him! He's just got to wait it out! I'm not letting Clink Clank become a war machine!
What's it done? This is order. Gather! The wrong test subject.
Illusion shattered!
not even doing damage to it. I guess this is a scripted fight. You just gotta wait for that timer to go down.
Stabilize. What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it.
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Clink Clank is a dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Clink Clank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
And he needs to eat in order for the core to stay energized so he can bake.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nodcry's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
Exactly.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Clink Clank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you stupid...
Oh, and here comes Inefa.
Inefa! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
Another test subject.
I will have order.
Picked the wrong test subject.
No! He got away! Let him run for now. Nodcry doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Bro should have played a long game to be yeah, he probably should have.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nodcry doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help.
Wow! Way to think ahead, Sadil. Wait! What about Clink Clank?
Miss Ino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so... Enough with all the mushy stuff, alright? Let's go home, Inefa. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Ah. Now we just gotta wait one more day to finish this.
Hey, it's been a while.
This isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Hey, Anefa! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Clink Clank is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
And that's Clink Clank. A piggy.
Wow! So this is what Clink Clank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
I wanted to get a screenshot of this because I know a certain someone would probably appreciate the pig shape that this thing has.
Woohoo! Is it ready?
And then it proceeds to eat them.
Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
Alright. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius. The drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Clink Clank, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius, we're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Clink Clank could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay and not cry.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nocry is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Notcry. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Notcry should be, No one is a better match than Aino.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
I think that completes it. Yeah, that was the last one. Fresh from the oven and has frosting? Yeah. That's magic, I guess. Completed all that? Okay, so yeah, the event's complete now. You don't have to do the rest of that and not worry about it. Looks like there's one quest that does have a timer. Yeah. Focus that so we can get this side quest done. Apparently there's a additional one for that lady that we had to find the robots for. What's going on over there? Tried to steal the robots I made. If Neff and Saren had tipped me off. Steal? Nonsense. I was just trying to see if they're worth investing in. Analysis of your history renders your current claims difficult to believe. History? Don't spout rubbish. Aino values all items in her workshop and has established a comprehensive surveillance system through her robots. It's almost impossible for an outsider to steal from the workshop without being detected unless the culprit is assisted from within. Wait, you don't mean... While I was here, I swept every corner of the workshop meticulously. As expected, I discovered a few destroyed surveillance bots. Had Aino repaired them. The recovered records make it clear that the assistant we are looking for is indeed Godenti. He's been working with that receptionist all along? You two were attacked when receiving the last of the robots, right? I'm afraid those assailants may also have ties to him. I'm an expert representative of the Kuvaki of Experimental Design Bureau. You have no right to lay your hands on me. Give it up. You think we haven't figured out who you are? You're no representative of anything. This man was once a member of the Adventurers Guild, but was expelled due to misconduct before turning to bounty hunting instead. I heard that he still hasn't kicked his old habits at that point, which cost him his certification from the Voynich Guild, so now he's stuck scraping by on shady gigs, like this one. When Paimon first laid eyes on him, she could just tell he was a big lousy liar. Now what are we going to do with him? Excuse me, with all due respect, may I take the liberty of handling this individual? Hey, are you the merchant we saw back at the black market? Be honest, there's an unsettled debt between this bounty hunter and I. According to my agent, he's been hiding in the workshop for quite a long time. Out of respect for the workshop owner, my agent never pressed for repayment, so I've come personally to negotiate this matter in a more civil manner. Sigo, my good sir, please help me. All that I've done has been to repay the mora you lent to me. If I didn't want to help you, why would I have overlooked your disastrous business reputation to secure a subcontract from the Design Bureau for you? This was an excellent opportunity for you, but your sheer incompetence forced you to re-outsource the job to the workshop's owner. To make matters worse, you've ignored your employer's demands and allowed decommissioned recon bots to flood the black market. I'm afraid I must reevaluate your ability to pay off your debts. The information I have indicates that you are deliberately exercising your influence on this series of events. Oh? How so? To my understanding, you previously posted a notice naming a high price for which you would have purchased any of Ino's creations. Excessive amounts of Mora can have a strong influence on certain individuals. My hypothesis is that, be it this bounty hunter or the receptionist, their behavior can be regarded as have been influenced by said notice. I'm afraid I can't stand for such criticism, Miss Robot. From the beginning, I've only done two things. Firstly, I expressed admiration for the technology Ino has developed. Secondly, I used my own funds to endorse the commercial viability of said technology. If greed causes someone to fall out of line, then that is their responsibility to bear. Indeed, I cannot find any evidence to prove that you directly influenced their actions, and I cannot refute your claims logically. However, there are things in this world more important than logic. In any case, I request that you remove that notice. Ino treasures each and every one of her robot companions. We do not desire that a price be put on any of them. Now that, according to my informant's intel, those constructs are, at their core, rather childish. Hardly something a grown man like myself should find intriguing. Nevertheless, I still hope to be compensated for my initial investment, just through alternative means. To that end, I've prepared a contingency plan. Now, I did not expect others beside the workshop owner to be capable of designing similar constructs, such as the Fontanian engineer. I admire your talents. May I interest you in a potential collaboration? Who, me? Indeed, if my intel is correct, then your work has the potential, albeit through sheer luck, to be perfected as a product, yes? Is he talking about the combat abilities that the robots picked up? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid my work is just as you described Ino's. It's quite childish, so I doubt you'd be interested. Ah? I wasn't thinking about making them into different Kuvaki weapon types while designing them. What I wanted to invent was a robot that could use the interactive powers of Kuvaki to gain a certain level of intelligence. During my testing, I came to learn that Kuvaki in the system I designed was not so much logic as a type of emotion. And that's why the robots were more prone to malfunctioning when tests got more stressful. But if you give the robots enough friends and let them have fun, the systems run smooth as butter. The combat abilities they awaken were essentially meant to protect their favorite playmate, the Traveler. They sound like a group of kids, don't you think? They can't become the weapons you want them to be because children won't listen to orders. There is a possibility, no? Perhaps all I need to do is whipped into shape. You. I dare you to try. Both Miss Ino and Miss Jeanette's research has been invaluable to the Adventurers Guild here in Nodcry. I'd strongly advise against stirring up unnecessary disputes. Or else the Guild will have to step in. Are we clear? Adventurers Guild. So you've had an eye on this place then. Fine. Business is business. I'm not in the mood to make trouble I didn't ask for. And as per Miss Robot's request, I shan't make any further commercial demands for Ino's work. In exchange, I'll take this bounty hunter with me. He'll make up for my losses. Of course, please take him away. Is this really okay, Nefa? We can't guarantee he was trying to cover for this guy. There are many unwritten rules in Nodcry Shadows. I do not agree with them. I just don't want them to affect Ino's life. Some things are best settled outside of the workshop. If you say so. There. Now we're 100% done this event. With 6 hours left. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, no. That. Claim these. Oh, we're at BP8. Not that that really matters. I mean, it's probably possible to get to as high as we can in 21 days, but that depends on how much more of this game I want to play. Finish that. We'll head here so we can get that redeemed. Now the question is, do I actually want to try to do one more hour?
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't know what we could do in an hour on Borderlands 4. And It is 12 a.m. for me. Maybe we'll just make this a 3-hour stream because I'm not feeling it now. My eyes are starting to hurt.
Wine
I might consider going to bed early. Sooner, I guess. I don't know.
But where are those who...
That. Leave us, why don't you? You know what? Let's play a little Borderlands 4.
Where do you want to go next?
Let's go ahead and try and do that. Let's close out of this first, and then we'll switch it over to Borderlands 4 for a little bit. That.